Hi again. We are living on this planet with a finite amount of resources. Nothing is added anymore except solar energy. In fact, that is what we have to live from. Solar energy is the driver behind all life on Earth and the extra budget that we have in our finite environment on the Earth. And we need that energy to, for instance, grow food on land, or to grow and produce materials, or to produce electricity. For instance, by a wind turbine, which is in fact also solar energy. It's the air heated by the sun that starts flowing and driving the wind turbines. We could use that electricity, for instance, for a laundry dryer. And we can produce a laundry dryer very energy efficient, and maybe even from recycled materials, but we still need a laundry dryer and a wind turbine to make the system work. While there is another solution, that is putting the clothes on a clothing line to dry directly by the sun and wind. And this illustrates a bit our problem, that we want to transfer everything into technology requiring ever more materials. While energy is not really the problem, it's renewable, it's materials which are our problem. Another way of showing this is that, say you want to have a zero energy house that lives from solar energy that comes from above, or from soil heat that comes from below, from the cooling down of the earth. And then you have a zero energy house that can live within its system borders from the energy available there. But this requires to invest a lot of materials, for instance insulation materials to reduce your demand, and solar panels to produce the electricity required to heating the house. Now you show the point in a nutshell. Energy is not the problem here. The energy problem has shifted to a materials problem. Solar cells are materials, accidentally producing some energy as well. And you can express it like this: to make energy useful requires materials, to produce materials requires energy, etc., etc., etc. Energy is materials, energy is materials. The two are intertwined. You cannot evaluate one without the other. However, if we use renewable energy to produce all energy, energy is not the problem anymore. There is a vast amount coming every day to the earth that we can use. It's materials that have become our sole problem. And what we are doing now in the transitions to renewable energy is not dealing with this issue and shifting the problem to materials. Illustrated by this picture, building loading stations for electric cars. A city like Amsterdam, 700,000 people, requires already 50,000 charging points. 50,000 for a city of 700,000. Extrapolate that to globally and you come to 500 million loading stations for electric cars, supposing everybody will have an electric car in the future. That's not even counting batteries, producing the electric cars, the wires, the cables, etc., etc. So our energy transition is shifting the problem to materials, and the materials is of course limited available on the earth with ever more people. That's our real problem, which we have to solve to restore the balance on living the sustainable life on this earth. Thank you very much.